So in this, we are going to find out how to find the greatest common factor and the least common multiple of two given numbers. So the very first thing you should do is find the prime factorization. And what is that? I'll show you. If we're given 34, 34 can be divided into 2 and 17. And that's as far as it can be divided into, because 17 is prime and 2 is prime. But if we have 82, it can be divided into 2 and 41, which is also prime. 41 is prime, so therefore you can divide it, you can't reduce it anymore into two separate factors. So if we look at this, 34 equals 2 to the 1 times 17 to the 1, and 82 equals 2 to the 1 times 41 to the 1. So therefore, the GCF, the greatest common factor, will equal something that is common between both. And what's the only thing that's common between both? 2. 2 to the 1, which equals 2. And the LCM, which will equal the highest power in each. Highest overall power. I should have written that in blue. Which will equal 17 to the 1, 41 to the 1, and 2 to the 1. 17 times 41 times 2, which will equal 1,394. So we're going to do the exact same thing we did previously, is make the factor trees. Find your prime factorization of 64 and 208. So 64 equals 2 times 32, which equals 2 times 16, which equals 2 times 8, which equals 2 times 4, which equals 2 times 2. Therefore, 64 will equal 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 to the 5th, 6th. And 208 can be divided into 2 times 104, which is 52 times 2, which is 2 times 26, which is 2 times 13, and 13 is prime, so it cannot be subdivided even further. So 208 will equal 2 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 to the 4 times 13. Now, using the LCM, which equals the highest power in each. So, what's the highest power? Well, we are given a 2 to a 6 and a 2 to a 4. Which one's higher? Clearly 2 to the 6 is higher. And we're given a 13 to a 1 times 13. So which is going to equal 64 times 13, which equals 832. Meanwhile, the GCF equals common powers. So, yes, we have a 2 to a 6 and a 2 to a 4, but what's common between each of them? Which is the 2 to the 4. So therefore, the GCF would equal 2 to the 4, which would equal 16. So we're going to start off with the factor tree again. 480 can be divided into 48 times 10. We could also have done 2's, breaking it down step by step, but since we can clearly see that it's some number times 10, we can cut out a lot of the work. So now we can do 48 equals 12 times 4, and 10 equals 2 times 5. So 48 can be divided into 3 times 4 and 2 times 2, which equals 2 times 2. So therefore, 480 equals 2 to the 5th times 3 times 5. Meanwhile, 330 can be 33 times 10, which is 3 and 11, or 2 and 5. So 330 equals 2 times 3 times 5 times 11. So the LCM, as we've stated before, is the highest power that appears. So the highest power that appears would be 2 to the 5, 3 to the 1, 5 to the 1, 11 to the 1. So equals 2 to the 5 times 3 times 5 times 11, which would equal 2 to the 5 is 32 times 3 times 5 times 11, which would equal 5,280. Meanwhile, the GCF, which I'll go in blue, will be the common between each of them, which is 2 to the 1, 3 to the 1, 5 to the 1. 2 times 3 times 5, which equals 30. So therefore, that's how you find the LCMs and the GCFs of two given numbers. This can also be extended in the exact same way for more than just two numbers, such as 68 can be divided into 2 and 34, which can be divided into 2 times 17, while 24 will equal 2 times 12, which is 3 times 4, which is 2 times 2, and 80 can go into 8 and 10, 2 and 4, 2 and 5, 2 and 2. So therefore 68 equals 2 to the 2 times 17, 24 equals 2 to the 3 times 3, and 80 equals 2 to the 4 times 5. So therefore the LCM equals the highest power, which is a 17, 2 to the 4, 3, and 5. So equals 2 to the 4 times 3 times 5 times 17. And the GCF would equal the common powers, which in this case is only 2 to the squared, which equals 4, and the LCM would equal 4,080.